Now I'm starting to remove all the 1,000 sanding marks for the 800 and the 1,000 sanding marks. And so what I'm doing is I'm working my way through and I'm being real methodical. And I'm doing what I call buffing with intention. So it's really keeping a close eye on the surface, how it's reacting, how it's responding, right? Because at some point, I want clarity in there, in that little groove. I need clarity. I need to make sure I'm getting the buffer trail and swirl out and all of the sanding marks. See, that's really what this is about. And so otherwise, if I didn't have this light, I'd be in serious trouble right now. But this is just some high level correction. That's what this is. This is what high level, high end correction looks like on 150,000, 200,000 bucks. We're taking the time to really do things right. We're going through all of the processes. And so this is just compounding. That's not even a polish yet, right? I'm sure this is in the 90s on the gloss meter, right? But it's not done, it's not finished. So the right amount of light does make a huge difference when you're correcting surfaces. It does matter. So what I've been doing is moving that LED light down. You know, you buff it and then you move on, but when you're doing surface correction, you're really paying attention to the details. So it's the detail that matters. So you don't want to leave swirls, you don't want to leave buffer trails, you don't want to leave holograms. So you begin to pay attention to the minutest things. So this is what he's gonna get. I'm pretty much done with it at this point. And so you guys kind of see my process is kind of some behind the scenes. You probably won't see how deep you're cutting. Once you start cutting on stuff with 400 grit sanding discs, that takes some skill and a lot of courage. I suggest always call this the test. So generally this is when